Well, Brittany, it's summer, and when I think of summer, I think of peaches, and July is peach month.
It is, and we're right here in the heartland of peach country in Bowling Green, right here at Jackson's Orchard. They're sharing their great kitchen with us, and I have a really sweet and savory dish that we're going to share. It's a peach and tomato caprese salad.
Now that sounds really fancy, Brittany. Is this going to be hard to make?
It's not hard to make. It's very few ingredients. You know me, I like to make simple recipes. So it's an Italian recipe inspired, but we're bringing it back home with some local Jackson's Orchard peaches and some other local products, and just really freshen up a summer side dish. So let's get started. If you would take your tomatoes, and if you could just simply slice those for me. And then I'm going to take peaches. And one thing that you want to do is make sure you wash all your produce, and you're just going to slice your peaches all the way to the pit.
Okay.
And then you'll turn it and make sure that you get every last little bite.
That's right. You don't want to waste any of that.
No. It makes me want to just go in for a bite for sure.
Definitely. Now, how many peaches are we using, Brittany?
Okay, so it depends on how big of a salad you want. We're going to do probably 2 tomatoes and 2 peaches.
Okay.
And what you'll do is you're just going to alternate the peaches and then your slices of tomato. And you can really bring your kids in. If you've got children at home, it's a fun way because it's so colorful that you can add a lot of different variations of creating this dish. If you wanted to dice it all up and serve it with maybe like a serving spoon, it could be like a diced chopped salad if you'd rather do that. Or you can make a really beautiful appetizer or like a heavy hors d'oeuvre. That's kind of what we're doing today. So if you'll just continue and to layer those here for me.
And this is going to be really healthy, right, Brittany?
Yes, this is a very low calorie, few ingredient side dish.
Well, it doesn't look like it's going to take a long time. Now, where is the mozzarella going to come into play?
So now we're going to slice our mozzarella. And just a quick tip, before you decide to slice your mozzarella, if you'll put it in your freezer for about 10 to 15 minutes, it will, the texture will just stiffen up a little bit, and it makes it just a tad bit easier to slice.
Looks like it.
Doesn't that look so delicious?
It does. Now you're just going to layer this on top?
So I am. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of go in between each piece of the tomato and the peach.
All right, I'll help you cut this up.
We'll just layer them.
It's kind of like all the food groups here too.
We
just had some.
You're right.
Yeah. I mean, a tomato. I mean, that could be a fruit or a vegetable.
Yeah.
We have our fruit or dairy.
And we snack on tomatoes. I don't know about your family, but there's not a summer meal that goes by we don't have a sliced tomato. And during the month of July too, we eat peaches throughout the whole month. So this is an opportunity to kind of change things up a little bit. We're going to add a dash of salt.
Okay. Need some pepper?
And a dash of pepper.
Okay.
If you have fresh basil, this is an opportunity for you to add a little bit of green and just a little bit more color.
Okay.
Today we're going to use dry basil. That's what I had on hand.
And that kind of goes along with the caprese thing.
It does. We're also going to use just a little bit of extra virgin olive oil.
Okay.
Not much. And then one of my favorite ingredients, balsamic vinegar.
And so we're just going to dash that on top?
And dash it on top.
And that's going to bring out that peachy flavor. It's going to kind of bring out the flavors of the salad. Now, see, Brittany, that looks great. Now, my side, I'm a little bit more challenged when it comes to making things look pretty, but you have covered it up and made it look really nice.
It's really beautiful. It is. It's definitely eye-appealing. And before we eat with our stomachs, we eat with our eyes first. So if you serve this at any meal, I'm telling you, people are going to goo and gaw all over it.
And it's a quick dish.
It is. It's quick. Peaches, again, this is the time of the year where we see peaches everywhere. They're very inexpensive. They're so tasty. They're so flavorful. And at the Extension Office, we have a really great workshop coming up where we're going to take some of these local peaches and we're going to preserve them. We're going to keep the flavor lasting all year long. And we're going to make a peach barbecue sauce.
Okay, now Brittany, a lot of times, the peach season is limited and we want to enjoy that. And there's nothing better than a fresh tasting peach right out of the freezer in the dead of winter.
That's right.
And so we're going to teach a little bit about freezing as well, right?
We're going to freeze. We're going to make a barbecue sauce. We might have some other little surprises through the workshop. It's only $10. So if you've never canned before, if you've never preserved food before, this is an opportunity for you to come and get some hands-on experience. For $10, you get to take all this stuff home with you. You'll have peaches ready to go in your freezer. You'll have some barbecue sauce to use, through the summer months, and some other really great tips and information to use with other products too throughout the summer.
So a really great deal, and you will not regret it in the winter when you're able to pull those fresh peach taste right out of your freezer.
That's right. So call the Extension Office and reserve your spot today. That number is 842-1681.